Hello everyone and welcome to the fourth installment of Level Up, the series where I save every single credit and case I receive while playing until I complete a certain number of levels, in which afterwards I will show off my collection and try to complete some trade-ups in order to get some high rarity loadout cards. Now in previous episodes, the way you received high rarity loadout cards was either through opening equipment cases or more commonly through the trade-up system. This system allowed you to trade a number of cards of the same rarity up to a single card of a higher rarity with a small credit cost attached. For example, you could trade 4 silver cards and some credits for a gold card. But since the last episode, however, the system has changed substantially into what is now known as the crafting system. This system will allow you to recycle any card of your choosing into a specified number of fragments, which can then be used to craft each of the standard rarities above lead. This system has its advantages, one of which allows you to now trade down instead of up. For example, if you recycle a Cobalt card for a number of fragments, you can then use those fragments to craft a gold, silver, bronze, or even iron card if you choose. The biggest disadvantage for myself personally and this series is that with the new system, I can now no longer save certain cards that I preferred whilst on my way to trade up for a Cobalt. And because of that, my returns for this episode in terms of how many preferred cards I receive will be skewed when compared to the previous episodes. However, there was a discount rate to the crafting costs during the filming of the crafting for this episode, so I was able to re-roll a few of my unwanted Cobalt cards for brand new Cobalts at a 1-to-1 conversion ratio, using up 50,000 credits each time. But with all that out of the way, let's get down to what you're here for. The first level took me around 9 hours to complete, and in that time I had received 9 equipment cases and just over 45,000 credits. And if you're wondering how I managed to get so many credits in such a short amount of time, what I would do is complete my 3 tri-hourly missions and then stop playing until these missions reset, allowing me to gain as many credits with as little game time as possible. You will notice that this first level is a bit of an anomaly when it comes to how many credits and cases I receive for the time I put in, but if you're more interested in gaining as many credits as possible each day, I do have a guide which I will link to on screen and in the video description. Moving on, level 2 took me roughly the same time to complete at around 9 hours, but strangely I received only just above 36,000 credits and 14 cases this time, so I was very lucky with cases this time around, but my credits were somewhat lacking. This could be due to me just playing more often than just to complete my missions, or I was extremely unlucky with the credit rewards for the missions I completed. Level 3 took me around 8 hours, and in that time I received just under 40,000 credits along with 11 cases. And this is around what the average seems to be as we will move forward, but RNG is a strong independent number generator who don't need no set rate, so expect to see some variations between each level. Level 4 took only around 7.5 hours this time, netting me 42,000 credits and 12 cases. Level 5 took around 8 hours with just under 40,000 credits and 12 cases once again, with level 6 seeing roughly 41,500 credits and 11 cases in about 8 hours. And finally, level 7 took 9 hours with roughly 38,700 credits and 12 cases. Although I'm not really sure where these extra 12 came from. I think they may have been login rewards, so I didn't really count them since there would be such a large difference between this and the rest of the levels. But if you want, you can go ahead and count them. So this is what my inventory looked like by the end of it. 283,900 credits and a combined 93 equipment cases in total. Or 81 if you don't want to count those extra 12 like I said. But either way, there is a couple of extra cases in here that you might notice. Those don't really count towards the original level up rewards, but I'll throw them in there just for fun anyways. So now comes the fun part, opening them all, and this was actually something that I did on stream and I had an absolute blast opening them with everyone there, so thank you to everybody who did tune in for that. And for you guys, you already know what happened, but for everybody who didn't get the chance to tune in during the live stream, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the luck I had opening these cases. Now, I have said before that when my luck is good, it's good, and when it's bad, well, I just have no luck at all. But it seems like Lady Luck was on my side this time, and RNGesus was praying for me, so without keeping you in suspense any longer, let's watch part of the VOD where I open these cases and let my luck shine through. We got an iron. Oh, we got a silver, boys! We got a gold! What's going on? Can we keep it? We got another iron. We got 2 irons in a row, 3 irons in a row, 4 irons in a row. And a bronze, what's going on? If we have the same luck with this 120 equipment cases, boys, it's fucking set, boys. It's lit. This stream is lit. We're actually getting really lucky with these iron cards. Ooh, bronze, there we go. Ooh, a silver. Yes, it's so lit. I don't want to set my sights too high. on we did get a bronze though. There's the SM41 Nader. Ooh, bronze. I've been streaming for shit, it's 9 o'clock now. I started streaming at 7. Ooh, yes! Sparks! Gold, silver, I should say. And then we got a bronze right after, so that's good too. Another bronze. Hell, 2 bronzes in a row. I mean, come on, can this... And then another silver! And then another bronze! Can this get any better? Oh, that's it! That's it! I shouldn't say that's it, because that was so good. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get any cobalts, but I was extremely surprised and I think very lucky with the amount of cards that I did get. Each rarity, with the exception of lead and cobalt, had their chances to be received increased. So I don't know if it was just that which caused me to get these extra cards, or if it was really just pure luck, but I felt extremely happy to receive these cards, if only for them to be burned for a fraction of the fragments needed to create a cobalt. But with these fragments, I was actually able to create a cobalt, and a couple of the cobalts that I had from before, which I didn't want, I did recycle and use up every last drop of my credits to craft every last thing that I could. So anyways, with that, I'll leave you with a couple highlights of me crafting those final cards for my inventory, and I'll leave a link to the full stream highlights video in the description and on screen for you to watch if you're interested in that. So that's just about it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. But until then, as always, take care, everyone.